know if you ever rewatch that game, but think about it. If you ever do, you ever pop it in, even if it's just quick condensed version, you'll see this number 11 flash. And he just would fly, and it wasn't like he would blast people. But here's the thing, Mark, and I've talked about this on my channel, and I try to be very careful with what I say. But it's no way that Sam Brooks and Corey Flagg Jr. look better than people who have been in our program for 4 to 5 years. That is unacceptable. And it's like they read a play, Mark, and they go. They don't read, and they're still in their stance. And, coach said that I got to make sure that it's run. And then when okay, now I go. No, they read run or read pass, and they react like this. A true sophomore and a true freshman look better than a fifth-year senior and a fourth-year redshirt junior. That's horrible. But they did it. Any other player that went under the radar, Javari Harvey made some pretty good plays, but it'll go unnoticed because of, the score. But if you look at when he was on the field and made his plays, Harrison Hunt had a tackle right at the line of scrimmage that could have easily been a sack, but they listed it as a, tackle at the LOS. So it was just it wasn't a sack. It was a tackle for 0 game on Trevor Lawrence, and that's a redshirt freshman. Okay. Then you also look at, and he also had a blocked field goal. Special teams, defensive special teams with blocking field goals, 3 blocked field goals. That means it's effort. That means that even when we were down, we did not give up on a special play. 3 blocked field goals, 1 return for a touchdown. I also look at what we did at corner. We gave up some plays, but we played pretty well overall at corner. Made plays when not. Chance came to us. We dropped the pick 6 by our blades, but that's probably some of the only positives I can look to. There was no positive on offense. I think the only thing I could say is that we gave out uniforms and that they showed up in a Miami Hurricanes uniform.
I hate to chuckle when you say that wholesome one. It's just the way it hit me. Obviously you're taking the loss hard and everybody else is, but just the way you stated it. But we'll get to some comments and questions here. You tried to tell people last week and a number of times that you've been on the show since after the Florida State game, and Clemson became the focus of how good Trevor Lawrence is, when people were dismissing, we're going to throw him around like a rag doll and he's not that good. And that sort of thing.
I tried, Mark. I even had people come on here and say Derek King was the best quarterback in the nation. And I tried to tell him, Mark, but that's the thing, is like, I don't want to come across as if I'm switching up on my squad. Like, no, I'm still a Miami Hurricane for life. That's just what it is. It is what it is. When we got on that football field, we did not look like we belonged at all. And anybody who was on the offensive side of the ball, there is nothing that you can say about what they did. Oh, Jose Borregales. I don't know if he's technically offense, but he creates points. So therefore, he still is who he was. But I give credit to offense. Nobody on the defense, or no credit to defense. No one on offense at all. Just wasn't unacceptable.
Yeah, some people confuse that if you root for a team, and as long as the guys are going out there doing their best, doing their job, that doesn't mean they're all the best. They're not the best running backs in the country and the best quarterback in the country and the best wide receivers. And if you can be objective about that and say, I love our quarterback, I'm glad he's here, I wanted him here, he's my man. But if he's not the best quarterback in the country, you don't call him the best quarterback in the country, but he can still be your guy. And that doesn't mean he's not good enough. You don't have to be the best quarterback to win a Super Bowl. You don't have to be the best quarterback to win a national championship. You can do it with other things around you. You got to be really good,